Hello and welcome to the Alteryx Weekly Challenge. This is challenge number 62, and this one is another data analysis one, or data analytics one, and it is basically looking at time differences between clicks in the logs of a website. So let's have a look at what we're doing here. So we have the input data here, and we've got a device ID, and we've got something called an IDFA, which represents the user. The event fired data is when the clicks happen according to the instructions, and we've got to work out what's the time difference between them, basically between the two events. Okay, so do they click within 30 seconds of the previous event? That's what we're looking for. Okay, so first of all, if we look at this, there's a little metadata data that tells us what this data. We can see that this event fired date is actually a string and not a date. So the first thing we can do is convert that to a date time format. So let's do that, bring that in, and it should be, it's the US date time format. I believe it'll be that one. Just have a look. Let's look at the data, and we're looking at, yeah, that one, which is month, days, years, and then hours. So let's run that. Okay, so now we have this date time out here, which has the, no we don't, we have the installation date. Let's change it to the event fire date. And now we have that. Perfect. Okay, so now let's add in a way of, so all we want to do is look at this one and compare it to the previous one. So what we need is a multi-row formula to bring in the previous one. And I wonder if we can do a date time diff on this one. And let's call it, and we want to call it diff. And we want number of rows of 1, and we want to probably group it by the IDF user, and then we want to take the time date, no, we want to do a date time if. So we look in this, we've got some date time diff, here we are, date time diff. Okay, so in there we can put the current row date time, and in here we can put the previous row's date time, and in here we put seconds. So it has to be in quotes. That will work, so let's run that and see what we get. There we go. So now we've got this diff in seconds. We've got a couple of nulls because it's the start of the user, and that gives us a good point. And then all we have to do is write a nice formula that says, what's the formula? Duplicate click. Okay, so we can use that. Duplicate click, it's all one word in the thing. Okay, and so we can simply create a conditional if statement. So if diff is within 30 seconds of the previous, so it's less than 30, then 1 else 0. Let's make that a double, doesn't really matter, run that. And we've got an error because malformed, got the wrong thing in there, it's less than. There we go, now we run it. Okay, now we've got the zeros and ones, so let's just clean that up. So we don't need date time, we don't need diff, we need duplicate. and we'll just stick a browse on it and run that. There you go. Matches the output from here perfectly. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.